Hey there, Brick fans. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I'm looking forward to bringing this one to you. It is the last time I will be on Ring of Kafrene. So this one, hopefully today, well not hopefully, I'm going to wrap it up today. Very close to finishing. I'm going to run you guys through a couple of the things that I've done. Hey Lego Master Builder, how are you today? And how are the rest of you also? You're going to be finishing up today. So I'll take you guys through what I've done since last week. Is a little bit, mainly working on this this tower here, and then yeah, just cracking on with that. Sorry for my a bit croaky throat. I have been a bit unwell the last couple of days, but yeah, we're going to keep cracking on. We're going to pick some minifigs today to fill out the not the main characters, but we'll be filling out the majority of this scene, I think. Just adding in some extra stuff like this. This is some of the things that I've added in here. So I just wanted to get some cabling stuff in this section. Hey DP Bricks. Hey Ben Bricks. How are you guys doing? Haven't seen you in a while. It's good to have you guys back. Hey Doodle Fizz. So I had some selection choices last night. Actually, asked some of the guys from factions and got their opinion on it. But I wanted to ask you guys this morning, because I'm looking to do something for the doors. We got to finish them off this morning as well. So actually, that's probably the best. That might be. There we go. I've got to finish off the doors as well. Now, that will all depend on what color I pick for the doors. So what I did initially think I was going to do for these was the sandy colors, which is the sand green, and we'll also just let's crank some tunes at the same time. What have you guys been working on? Let me know in the chat, yeah? Haven't caught up with some of you guys in a while. But yeah, the green, so the sand green was my initial thinking for this one. And then probably the sand blue for the door. That was my initial thought. But I wasn't entirely happy with this. Not like super duper happy with this. I think it was a little bit more subdued than what I was hoping for. So I did chat with some of the guys. Now this might be a bit outrageous, but we're actually thinking, I'm thinking now the orange door, and instead of this sand blue, having a brighter blue, a brighter light blue for the door. So that's what I'm thinking now. But what do you guys reckon? Because there's that option, and then of course there's like if we swapped it out and put the actually don't hate the I'm not sure about the green door either. It's the hardest. This is the hardest part, I reckon. Picking the things. A few mocks. Cool. What type of mocks, DP? Oh, dude, sorting my collection. Yeah, no, that takes forever. Tan. Okay, I'll give it a go. I kind of wanted to keep I kind of wanted to move away a bit from tan in this build, just because it's Ring of Kafrene, so they're generally a bit darker. But I kind of feel like this was a little bit Oh, you did a bar 2 mock. Awesome. And a Coruscant mock. Sweet. What section of bar 2 was it, or was it just in general? Yeah, I literally have, in terms of sorting, I feel your pain, Doodlefizz, because I literally have just rearranged that whole brick wall. Like literally, that's like pretty much what I've been doing the last the last week. I'll give it a go. I'll grab the Tandoor out as well, and I'll see. Might be a good idea. Might be a good idea. Might be. Here we go. Yeah, it's one of my favourite bottles, this one. Like, just love it. Holds a lot of water too. Yeah, nice DP. Hey, that's not a bad suggestion. It's not a bad suggestion at all, that tan. Do you know what? I'm actually, because I'm thinking what I might do is, that's a good call. I wanted to have different colours for these two. It might still be a little less bold. See, this story-wise, I'll tell you why I wanted a really bold colour, and sand may do it. Sand may be enough for high enough contrast, because I've got a lot of dark bluish grey. But I wanted this door to be like, it's essentially, I had a look at Nougat too. I use a lot of Nougat in all of my builds, and you will have seen, it's like I use it through all the bar 2. I've used it in the Perry Bodine build also. But I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm going to leave this until I think we're actually going to pick some minifigs, and I'll see what I go for with their costumes. Because if I pick the torsos, that are quite tan, then I may not go the tan, but the orange may actually clash with a lot of the jumpsuits, which I think are more likely. I mean, I know that the orange is a really bold choice, but also, so just a bit of context, the idea for the main door was that it's for like a gangster, and he's kind of a bit eccentric in that, so that's kind of why I wanted that door to pop right out. But maybe let's see, Nougat's not a bad idea either. I'm trying to get away from some of these colours that are a little bit kind of more subdued. I want to go like it's a real basic colour. I wonder. Orange might go. Orange may actually work better if I then have a nougat door to the side here. That might work. I do really like the sand though. That was a really good suggestion, DP. There, don't touch it again. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, so what I'll do is I will line up all of those. And I will leave those till a bit later. And what I'm actually going to work on now is just this bottom section. So just finishing off the border. Do I have any tips? Yep. The one tip I would say, if you're gonna get some photo backdrops done, I do think they're very, very good. I personally haven't used them a lot, but I am going to get a big one made for Batu because I definitely think I want to do some decent shots for that. And I am going to get a few just to add into the background, but I can also I can make a few in Photoshop so they're a bit customized. But if you are going to get photo quality backgrounds, I would suggest that you make sure that you get them printed matte, like in a matte finish, not a gloss or anything. The reason for that is when you actually photograph them, if you have lighting with a gloss, it's gonna reflect, so you'll have it'll white out your image where you don't want it whited out. So yeah, I would definitely suggest some sort of matte material, or either if you're going just straight paper, just get a matte. Make sure you get a matte paper. So I'm using these bad boys because of the edge, the top edge here. Basically I needed to lift it up just so it kind of ran with the top of this. I wanted it to be flat. So I will, the downside is I will have then a chunky kind of thing beneath it, but I'm going to leave the studs, I think. I haven't 100% made up my mind if I'm going to leave the studs or not. If you're going to Officeworks, definitely Officeworks I think is the cheapest option for decent quality. I actually don't mind their quality. I think they're okay. Hey Naderator. Thanks, man. This is I honestly have never really ever done griebling like this. I've always wanted to, and I've looked and studied some of the other guys. There's a few things with it I'd maybe adjust a bit, but I'm pretty happy with it overall. I think I'm really working on like the balance between messiness and like interest. So now, I don't know. I don't think I just want to go. I do both, Doodle Fizz. I buy sets. I do have a lot of sets that I actually started off like just set collecting because I liked I had a lot of the UCS sets for Star Wars, but I do buy some sets and now I just break them up and use them. But also, obviously, I buy specific parts when I need them. But the other thing that I do is I also buy a lot of bulk. I buy a lot of bulk second hand. Hey, Luke Skydragon. Welcome to the stream. Thank you. Yeah, it's getting there. It's been a while in the works. This one's been a very, very stop-start build. Just because I went away on holidays halfway through. And I lost a bit of momentum on it and then started again and then all this sort of thing. So it's good to actually be getting now to a point. And to be honest, this type of build is something that I've never done. I've not really done like a gritty. I like to do more. I've done more organic stuff, I guess, before. You know, like rock work and that type of thing. So this is a lot of fun to look at. Yeah, if you Master Builder, if you join the Discord, the factions Discord, you can contact him on there. And he's on there. Or like I contacted him on Instagram because that's where I knew how to do it. But yeah, just through the Discord is probably the best bet. I'll split that. This, just so you all know, is like the best thing that I own for lifting Lego bricks. It is honestly like I'm lost without it. This exact size, I can't remember. I don't know what size it is, but like it's so it's just sharp enough that I can get into pretty much any Lego crevice. It's like perfect for Lego crevices, but I haven't injured my bricks. It is a screwdriver, but it just seems to be perfect, and I don't know. It just doesn't seem to injure any of my bricks. Like, I'm obviously very careful with it. And I think, like, just the material being unbendable enough, it doesn't pop. You know, it lifts stuff easy enough. Yep, it is the Superstar Destroyer. And it was actually, that was my wedding present from my wife. No, this is the max. This is the height. I'll try to spin it. You can't really see all of it, but yeah, that's basically the height. So it's about 30 centimeters tall. There we go. One stop. This is kind of what I'm thinking. That may work, actually. Yeah. Oh, I've got to be honest, I wasn't thinking that, but then now I'm thinking that. And so I'm not going to waste these bricks, which I do not have a lot of. I'm going to waste my other Yeah, we were actually just discussing before whether or not to use the sand green as the door also. And these are the other door choices. This is kind of where I'm heading, I think. I know DP Bricks suggested sand, which may work, but just a little bit more subdued. We're going to wait until I pick some of the minifigures a bit later on to make a decision on that. But yeah, I actually really like the color combination of that sand and the dark red. Hey Jolly Bricks, yeah, I have a few ideas on minifigs. I think it's going to be, I want to put a lot of aliens in this. There's certainly going to be one or two. See you Doodle Fizz, thanks for dropping by. Yeah, and I'm also going to drop in a couple of sort of passing Imperials, or even just a Stormtrooper up here, just to add a little bit of up high. I think that'll work pretty well. Have you got any suggestions for what I should use in here? I do have. I definitely want to use I wasn't going to, but I've got a couple of. I've got Bosked, and so I was thinking of using Bosked's head in here, just because I think that would really work. Like as I said, Skydragon was saying before, the sand green with the dark red works really well. So I think if I use Bosk's head, it'll work really well against the dark red. Maybe I should put Bosk in there as just like a passing, like him. It wasn't gonna be him. It was gonna be like another guy completely. But I think that may actually work. Why am I blanking on Bosk's? Yeah. Yes, 100%. Well, it's meant to be. So this little district of Ring of Kafrene is kind of like the clubbing district. So that's what how I saw it anyway. So I guess that would be kind of cool though. This ladder's been fantastic. Like you can, because it fits studs in between as well, so you can do kind of cool stuff like that where you just stick it. But the ladder's actually worked out really well. I was just looking at it now. I wish I had some more tubes instead of going 2 of these. I wonder if I can figure something out. Sniper, maybe. But yeah, that definitely the Stormy and the buffs, the bathing suit is the way to go, I think. I think because it's not meant to be like they're not meant to be in danger necessarily. It's more just a sauna sniper. Oh, so you're saying to put have the sniper be in his swimwear? I get it. I'm trying my absolute best to keep my brick wall like clean. Thanks, Master Builder. Appreciate it. We're back. You didn't miss anything. I promise. In the 10 seconds I was down. Yeah, okay. So that's kind of what I'm looking at doing for the bottom section. Don't know now. Might be a bit busy. Maybe I should just go tile. Or not. Ah, that's an idea. I've had an idea. I've got a piece that I love to use for pretty much everything under the sun, and it may work here. I just love this piece. It was something I picked up at a pick-a-brick store as some filler brick, and I've used it so often. See ya, Jolly Bricks. Thanks for dropping by. And I'm going to get this bit done and I'm going to jump into some minifigs. These. So I wonder, because I might be able to create some nice piping underneath. Oh, Lego Master Builder, if I had tips on getting more subs, I would have more subs. No, look, if I had a limited time, and I didn't have a bunch of other sort of work commitments that affect things, I would 100% be more consistent. Consistency is everything. And it's not just about like consistency in just the output. So like not just going every day I'm going to do this, but like consistency in how you deliver your product, like your content as well, and consistency of like your social media as well, I think is important, and that's something that I've been working on myself. But I know I've spoken to a lot of other people, a lot of successful people, like SW Bricks. He's grown from like to 24K in like 2 years, and he's like a direct Lego Star Wars guy. So yeah, and his advice was always just like consistent. But like he literally at the start did like a video a day pretty much. Like if you can, I've used them there. I don't want to do that again. Honestly, this border is the hardest part for me. That is true. Good thumbnails are important also. There's some really good stuff in there, Skydragon. It's hard not to sometimes when you've got content and you're trying to make it as like succinct as possible. It doesn't always. Jumper cables. Yeah, I think I'm going to tile most of this and then use jumpers. Cool. Yeah, happy enough with that. With how that's going to pan. Gotta get these right. What are you building at the moment, Skydragon? Oh man, that's awesome. And what's next on the agenda? That's cool, man. I would always love... I'd love to build for Chiss. I just don't have any actual Chiss. There we go. Are there any other... where else do you find them? Like what other blue guys do they come in? I'm going to fill these in. I hate it when you got so, like, you got a bunch of Lego, a whole stack of Lego, but yeah, see, Ayla Secura, like, she's hard to find too, but don't you hate it when, like, you got stacks of Lego, but you have you do not have any of the right pieces that you want. Like, I guess that, like, are there any, do you get, Ayla from any, or get blue heads from any other, theme? Well, I can't imagine there are many. I was thinking, like, maybe, is there any, like, what about like a nebula or something? I suppose you could use something like that. Is there a nebula? I'm just ripping apart part of this to find the piece that I want. There's one. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Hey, Talus! Welcome to the stream. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I am finally finishing off this build today, sir. You are not taking our pod today, sir. Ah, there it is. Yes. I'm gonna start going back to do. I've got a whole bunch of sets. Yeah, Nebula's got a stripe down her face. I'm gonna start doing some reviews again because I've got a whole bunch of sets. I got a whole bunch of sets that I want to catch up on, but some of them I'm not sure if I want to keep in the overall. Are you mocking me? I don't know if I want to put them in the collection overall. I just I got them and I really want to build them. But then what I'm gonna do is basically rate them based off how effective they are as mocks, like as in terms of mock building. So like this, because this build honestly, where am I? This build, the Mando. Ah! The Mandalorian Forge has given me so many good pieces that I use all the time. Like, it's just a really versatile, there's a lot of versatile pieces that they've dropped in there. Sure is the NJO build after this. I am looking forward to it. I can't wait. I've got a few of those. I ended up getting. I've got three of the. Oh, two of those. The elementals ones to use the pieces for, because I just love those. I love those little the round pieces. They've got all these kind of, for anyone who hasn't seen it, the elementals, the big triangle looking ship, I don't know what it's called, but it's got all these really cool looking round pieces that are like very galactical and all that sort of stuff. It looks sick. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the NJO build. I've got I started, because I've got the design and everything down for what I'm going to do for it, and so I'm pretty pumped. I'm pretty pumped to start building that one for sure. I really need to finish this one. And it's just been the bane, the Darth Bane of my existence. Thermal detonator or a piece of Beskar. What are you building at the moment, Talus? Hey, Cosmic Bricks. Good to see you. Thanks for joining the stream. Always good to have you on board. I'm good. How are you? I am lacking 1x1 bricks and 2x1 plates. Sorry, 1x1 plates and 1x2 plates in dark bluish grey, but other than that, yeah, that'd be awesome. Definitely send me that. Then just chuck a few Nabooians on there. Nabooians? Naboo? Chuck a few Naboo on there and then call it call it Naboo. Call it Theed. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I just got to find the extra pieces. So what I want to do here is I want to do the 2x2 jumpers, the dark grey 2x2 jumpers, but I'm fearful that it is in a box of stuff that I still haven't sorted. So you know, and actually, you know what? I'm going to go pillage something from somewhere. Just had a thought about where they are. So this panel, just so everyone knows, this is a panel from the first order base from Batu that I've been building. I was pretty happy with the griebling on it and the level of like, cause it's like a tall tower that sort of tilts that way, and this was the tilted tower. So, but at the minute, I've sort of changed the design of Batu, and this tower sort of isn't necessarily going to be in it at the moment. So. I've always got time to go back and do it again. So let's grab this part off and let's feed some of these, because this one will get destructed, I think, before. I need to put this one back up. And yes, guys, for anyone who's asking, hello, Matt. Oh, you know what? Perfect timing, because I was just about to bring up Batu to let you all know that there is an update coming. Unfortunately, I had a and I was a little bit sick on the weekend, and I was hoping to get one out this week, but I've decided to wait one more week. I wanted to clean the studio because I had some other stuff to do. Like I almost couldn't build on it. It was that because I've been rearranging, as I said earlier, the brick wall, and that just takes a lot more time than I'd expected. So I'm hoping that I'm not hoping. This week there will be an update. I'm starting to work on the reboot that I talked about before I went on holidays, and I know it's been a long time, but yeah, now I'm sort of back on track after holidays and ready to go again. So yeah, I'm as excited as any of you to actually start working on it. So I hope you can all continue your patience. That a good enough answer? What were you looking for tomorrow? And to be honest, I really just had to get this build out of the way. Not out of the way. I don't mean it in a way like that. But I wanted to get this build finished. Just so I didn't have another thing that was kind of out. And for the record, Matt, I did have my Mandalorian helmet on last week for my live, but in all honesty, you couldn't hear me through the... I actually did a test with it, and you couldn't hear me through the mic, which I'm sure you personally would have enjoyed. But yeah, nah, didn't do it. For any of you guys that know Batu, is there anywhere in particular that you would like me to work on first? when I go back, because I am going to be picking a new building. The options at the moment is the main gate, which is right at the front, the main spaceport, which is the one that everyone has seen pretty much, and is the one where the Falcon is parked. I was kind of saving that for the end, but I'm thinking that I might actually work that one in a bit earlier into the process. Or I've got Docking Bay 7, which is over to one side, which is a really cool looking building. Yeah, I thought the spaceport might be top of the list. It may depend on parts, just because I've got to look at what I can get in for the for the spires. Hey, Pocket Bricks! Good to have you on board. There is a wizard is never late. Hey, it's just good to have you along, man. I will be on for another... Oh, geez, I'll be on for like another half hour, so you've got plenty of time to come in and out. It's all good. I'm just building out the... finishing off the border. Sorry for this section here. And this section. And then after that, I'm going to get into the minifigures. And then we're going to make some... building out some of the minifigs. Only here for the helmets, hey? I could wear my Iron Man one without the face. It's just a bit bulky. Thanks, Pocket Bricks. Okay. Righto. I'll keep it in universe. Leave that there. I just need to find a specific piece. Sorry guys. Camera must have went off when the Where did we get to? What did you miss? When I walked away. Did you hear my comment about Ben bricks? Now, we haven't heard much from him today, but I think it's maybe because he's a United supporter. And if I've doubled up on that comment, sorry, Ben. Okay. So, I've just been looking for these pieces, which I've now found. So, we're all good. Good to continue. I just need one more. No, I don't. Yeah, baby. There we go. Nice little inner edge there. And then one more just to finish that off. And we are border done. Yeah! Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get some minifigs on this puppy. Yeah. Who is keen for some minifigs? Now. Riffing off some ideas, I'm going to definitely have the assassin droid in there somewhere. That should be fun. The bad boy. Maybe he should be the sniper. Come on, focus. Focus. Yeah. Love that guy. I think you'll work in there somewhere. I can never remember the name of Devil Horns. Something of that zone. Now, I'm going to edit these, obviously. They're not going to be like 100%. That's them. Because I'm just grabbing basically all of my aliens at the moment. Alright, I've got one more. He's definitely going to be in there because he's going to be part of my Guavian death gang. I've got a Baze Malbus that I'm going to use in there somewhere just because I think he'll look cool. What else have I got? There's my Bosk head because I used... My Bosk head is in there. So I'm going to use Bosk at some point. Let's shift that puppy back and I'll move those in. Like, this is going to be sick. It's like a half an hour of minifigures. Whoop! Whoop, 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 whoop. a stormtrooper. I reckon we could use some Naboo pilot. Got some I don't know what these guys are from, but they are they're like jump troopers, I think. I don't think they're Star Wars. They're definitely not Star Wars based. But I'm gonna use some of them because I think that they're kind of cool. I've had them in my bag for a while to use them. There's a couple of other good ones. I'll use that. That's kind of cool. Just grabbing a whole bunch of different stuff. Grab some resistance helmets. Always cool. Oh, there's another bluey pilot. Grab some of that too. Oh yep, that guy should be cool. Pretty sure this is a... Not sure if that's like an Ninjago-y one. Or it's like a fang thing. But that looks kind of cool. Drop that in there. Oh, definitely need some apparatus, some eyewear. That's a good start. That's a good start from the random pile. Need ourselves some sort of Imperial officer, I think, in that way. I really would like some like attractive kind of streetwalker types. Just don't know how I'm going to make them. Because I don't know if I've got... Got that one that I used for Dokonda. Oh! I need Jabba's palace. That's what I need. Yeah. Gonna have to get that out later. Oh, no worries. Thanks, Lego Master Builder. Awesome. Cool. Try a Bi-Mirati type. Might need a Dengar do-rag in there. I've got to balance these minifigs because I've got a couple of physical shows I've got to go to this year, and I just want to make sure that I've got something for them. I'd love to have like a drunk Ewok in there somewhere too. That'd be pretty sick. Like a drunk Ewok would be kind of cool. Now, so DP Bricks, if you're still here. Oh, sorry. I'll get to that one in a second, Talis. The DP Bricks, if you're still here, I don't know if the sand's gonna work because I wanted to use this guy in the front, and his head is gonna blend right in with that. So I think the sand might be out. Will Bar2 ever go to a show? Never say never, Talis. Do I think it will? No. I don't think it'll ever make it. I don't, it's, so all of my builds are quite fragile in the way that I build them. And I just don't, like, because I never really intended to take anything to shows. Just in the style that I build them. So I've built it not with that, like so far with that in mind. What will probably happen is I am thinking about that a little bit more, and my build techniques are getting a bit better and stronger. So what may end up happening is I may be able to lift parts of them and take them. But with that said, there's a lot more thought process in there, and I really want to get a rig along with Bar2. So I don't know. Never say never, but I just don't think so. Not in its entirety. Because I guarantee you Doc Ondars that I've already like moved now. Like I would need it like pretty much an army of people and someone to actually hold it the whole way there. Because I'd be panicked that I wouldn't. It just wouldn't survive. And like it's pretty big, like you can see it in the background there. Like, it's big. I'd have to break it apart, and I don't really look forward to putting it back together. So I don't know. Okay, so we're looking there. Capes make everything look cooler. Okay, so pilot number 1. Actually going to Alright, number 2. Casually dressed walker. May even just use him as a headspace that way. Yeah, that's cool. Probably gonna tell some stories in here. You can get that Stormy up the top. Stormy up here. Wondering how many to go with. Yeah, I'm not sure how many to actually go with here. You guys cannot see that at all, can you? There you go, Stormy's up top. He's got his he's fallen. I will have to try and get I'll have to get a stud in there. But yeah, the idea would be that he is going to be in here. I know he quite needs it. that's a good idea. Hang on. I'll hook him on to this. As though he's checking out the people down there. I'll probably do a blue tacker on his arm so he can kind of hold his gun up here this way. So that's him. Definitely want an Imperial down here looking confused, but not. I kind of want him, I don't want him to be grumpy, I want him to be a bit unsure, like almost like a bit confused. What's happened to your black hands? Now, the main guy. Now, I don't even have... Now we're getting into some Pirates of the Caribbean now. Here we are. You. We might keep it so it's like two kind of petty officer guys getting hammered. Oh, wouldn't it be fun to have an Imoidian in there? on. Pretty much any time I need anyone to look scared or a bit worried, always look for Ron Weasley. Need a turban. Alright guys, I do have to wrap it up actually, but we're making some good progress there. Some of these guys. So yeah, this will be the last time you see Kafrene on live, but I'll be looking forward to bringing you something new next time. And hopefully you all enjoyed the show today. I enjoyed the chats for sure. And yeah, I'll catch you guys all later, and have a great day, and may the bricks be with you. Bye.